Whether it's ski or sun, slopes or sand, fly from Norwich this winter. The Pink 'Un Show, sponsored by Flybe.
I think there's no real truth in that, to be honest with you. I think this is probably one of the best training rooms I've ever been at in terms of the atmosphere in the squad, and I've been at changing rooms where you've been divided, old and young, and foreign and English and stuff like that, and vice versa. But in terms of a close knit, it's quite a good group here. So I don't think there's much sort of speculation. I think people speculate and try and point fingers when things start going wrong. When we was winning a couple of weeks ago, there wasn't any rumblings of these sort of things going on. But obviously, people look to blame something. After a couple of disappointing results, and ultimately, it's the players, but have not performed. We've lost a 2-0 lead at Fulham. We've lost 1-0 at home to Preston, and we've obviously lost 5-0 at Brighton. So, as disappointed as we all are, we've just got to put it to bed, and we know we're capable of bouncing back, so we've just got to do that as soon as possible and get on the right track again.
Cam, in terms of off the back of the Brighton game, there's a lot of defensive work, I think, that Alec, the manager, had said had gone into that sort of period. Has that had any impact on the games you're trying to do going forward? Is that balance becoming a bit of an issue again, or not so much?
Not so much, I'd say. If you look at the goals, even the Fulham goals that we conceded, we was well in control of the game. We was 2-0 up away from home. We just didn't do enough as players to see the game out, and I don't think we do that well enough as a team. I don't think sometimes we quite have an understanding as a group when and when not to do certain things on a football pitch. And I think it's a communication thing or a leadership thing where there's not enough natural people who will stand up and take responsibility on a pitch. And I think it can happen. Fulham, they're not a bad side. They can play good football. They've got a decent squad. Okay, we're disappointed. We threw a 2-goal lead away. Obviously we lost the 1 goal from a set piece against Preston. We had numerous chances. The keeper made numerous saves. On any other day, 2 or 3 of those go in. And obviously the Brighton ones are probably individual mistakes, which nobody means to make a mistake. Everyone's human, and it can happen. Sort of thing. So I wouldn't say necessarily we've overemphasised on defending or our defensive side of our game, and that's stopped our attacking sort of element. I think we've probably come across against better attacking teams in the last couple of games, or more difficult attacking opponents, and we've just not managed to do with it. So that's something what we need to work out there on the training pitch and work as a team. It's not just the back four who defends. We defend as a team. We defend from the front. As you see, we like to press high and get after teams, and I think we're best when we're at it, and we're doing that, and we're not sat off the game.
The atmosphere this week after Saturday, how has that sort of ranked? Has it been as tough as it's been in your football time? Has it surprised you how it's been quite level?
Yeah, it's surprising it's been quite level, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously Saturday wasn't nice, Sunday wasn't nice. Monday you talk about it and it's put to bed. As a professional, you've just got to move on. Sometimes you can't dwell on one result, and one result's not gonna change our season. There's 30 games to go. That's 90 points available. So I'd like to count on us at least getting another 60.
Oh, you put a number on it, thank you. And just on Saturday, I mean, normally in terms of the crowd and the players, it's like chicken and egg that bounce off each other. But this Saturday, does it feel like you do need to get a fast start? Because the fans are going to want to see a reaction, aren't they, from Saturday?
Yes, definitely. I mean, obviously that's understandable, and we need to start fast. We always do at home, and that sets the tempo for the game. Then obviously it sets the precedent for the fans to get behind the boys, and it's one or two other people, 1 or 2 players who ain't natural leaders probably need 1 or 2 people to drag them through games, and obviously if we're at a fast start and we're at it from minute 1, then it just boosts everyone on the pitch. It gives you that little bit more confidence. If you didn't have any confidence going into that game, then maybe it'll pick you up to the level of where we need to be, and that can help us get the results.
Cheers, Kat. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, Kat.
Whether it's ski or sun, slopes or sand, fly from Norwich this winter. The Pink 'Un Show, sponsored by Flybe.